Hello everybody, thanks for another visit to a Screwy Tuesday, and appreciate you stopping by. I've got my project here behind me, and I'm not going to have it finished for today's video. My son's been in the hospital now for getting close to 2 weeks. Again, got pneumonias, so I've been spending a lot of time back and forth in the hospital. It's hard to get something done. But just want to say thanks for stopping by. And I want to give a couple shout outs. Mike O'Connor, I met him at the Bash. Nice fella. He lives roughly about 2 hours away. They were down, himself and his wife and his brother-in-law were down visiting Santa Cruz area of California, and they took the time out to stop over and visit me here at the shop. I really appreciate him stopping by, and hope to stop up and see him here soon. And then another shout out to Damien. He has the South Bend lathe, the same lathe that I have, and he helped me out with working out so that I could actually do turning. I was missing one of the studs, and I built the stud so that I could mount the gears, and I still was having trouble trying to figure it out, and so I went over and looked at his lathe. He helped me out, and I'll show you a little quick clip of that. Other than that, I've been really having a lot of fun with this, and just trying to get it done, but we'll finish it up on next Screwy Tuesday. So I'll take you to the video where we're at today. This is Monday evening. With that said, that'll be it. Hey Howie, come here. For my Howie buddies, Howie lovers, here he is. I just got home from work. Okay, so you can say hello to everybody too. And we'll finish up this video and get it canned so we can get it popped out tonight. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. All right, we're over here at the South Bend, and I was missing this stud here to hold these gears. So I went ahead and pulled this stud and made a replica, although it's not metric, but it works. It's just what it needs to do. And I just wanted to show you this oil gun I got. I picked it up from H&W Machine Repair. You can maybe see their number there. They're back Chicago or someplace like that. But it's a little oil pump gun, and you can use it for oiling the bearings here. A couple pumps and we're good to go. So let's fire this up. I'm going to slide the camera over and just show you a little shot here of turning here on the lathe. Get a real nice finish. Machine's working great. Okay, well, let's move on to the project build. Little project here for the Monarch lathe. There's this original tool board here that was came with the machine, and it bolts down right here. And there was these were for drill chuck, live center, and this was for the chuck key, and then this was where you could put different tools in here in the slots. I've decided to remake it and make it a little more functional for myself. Right now I've gone ahead and just hung my tool holders there on the wall just to get them out of the way. I have been using this table over here, and it's just been a pile. So today I've decided to go ahead and work on making a new platform here. And I'm going to end up actually making it longer. I'm going to come all the way over here for 2 feet, and we'll see how it's going to work out. Let me take you over to the mill and we'll have a little discussion there. Okay, sorry for the handheld here, but we'll get a quick discussion here of what I'm planning on doing. So I put my pallet in my vise, and then this is the product that I'm going to be using right here. And it's a scrap. It's the same material they do partitions in restrooms. It's a little over 3/4 of an inch thick, about 7/8 inch thick. I've already drilled a hole where the stem goes for the DRO reader or display, and then I'll be going ahead and doing the layout here. So what I've done here on the pallet is I've already put in a couple of transfer screws, into a couple of 1/2 inch transfer screws, and what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go ahead and put down a piece of backer, piece of wood, and then those transfer screws will mark, and I'll put in some socket head cap screws here that'll recess into the deck, and then this piece will then locate on top of there, and I'll have a piece of sacrificial wood underneath it, and I can go ahead and mill and drill and do whatever I'm going to do on this. So that's the setup for right now, and I'll bring you back as I proceed. So chamfer screws are in. It's lined up flush with the back of my pallet in the back, and then the part now will sit up on here, and I'll go ahead and flush it in the back. I've got the plate here to go up against the back of my pallet, and then we'll put some cant twist clamps on it, and then we can start doing some layout and machining. As you can see, I got the part clamped down on the wood backer, and use the same Forster bit to line up center. So it's square. I know where everything's at, and set the DRO to 0, 0. So first we'll go ahead and get this slot done, and then start laying out tools. Just walking down here, there's the stack of items that I want to get laid out on that board. So we'll be doing some figuring out how it's going to work. So here's the original wood block, and I need to lay out these 4 holes. So I'm just going to transfer punch those, and then drill and countersink it, and then I can set it over there. I've put stops here so that I can remove the piece off the table. I know where it's located, and we'll get some holes drilled and get going with that. Well, since I had these two stops here, they're holding it parallel, so I could just undo it and slide it back, and I can get these holes done. Mounted the board down here, and then I've been just kind of trying to lay out things how I might like it, and thinking of all the drill chucks and centers back here vertically. The wrench for the Aloris would go right here in a slot. The Allen head wrenches would go right here for the quick change tool holders. Chuck key right here. And then centers, mic, scribe, rule, little flashlight. Try to get something right there for all of those. And then in the back, I'm going to put it I got a dead center and a spur center. Get those back there. And then I think I'm going to do this is put a catch-all tray in here. You know, it ends up getting filled up. But probably do that, and then put the oil can and the two oil cans right here, the non-spill one. So I think that's it, and then got my bar Z chart up here. It was sitting there amongst everything. So I think that's going to start moving ahead to the layout. Little quick handheld update here. So I've been doing some layout, some penciling, trying to figure out what I got there. I already got it set up for the wrench. Wrench sits there, and chuck key sits there. So happy with those two, and continue on. Here's a little in progress. It's one of these visual types of things. You kind of lay stuff out and then continue on. So I got all the chucks mounted in the live centers. The one back here in the corner is a live center that has interchange points that I'm replacing the bearing in it right now, but it's set up for right there. I think I'm going to punch a couple holes here for the chuck keys, so you don't have to always fight and put the chuck key back in the chuck. Punch the couple of holes here for the Allen wrenches. And then decide what's going to happen in here, whether I move some of my other items over into here. But it's taking shape, and the chucks will come out nice and simple. So I'm liking it. Continue on. I'm not going to show you drilling holes. You know, it's just drilling holes and chamfering. So I think you guys all know how to know that and seen that. Not going to show any of that. We'll just keep showing quick updates. Here I'm cutting the relief for the oil cup. So this guy's going to be sitting in there. And I wanted the same chamfer that I've done everywhere else on the part. So I'm using the bore mate here, which it'll bore and it'll face at the same time. So I'll show you a little action there. It's sneaking up on my diameter. And then this centerpiece here, I mean, I could adjust the boring head to take that out. I'll just come in with an end mill and clean up the base. We gotta go quite a bit more. Let's see where we're at there. This plastic is making it hold up that little edge, but that just comes right off. No biggie. Probably could have done a little better grind on my tool. What do I need? I keep forgetting. Need over 3. The other oil can. So just working the second hole now. Okay, the 2 cups are done, oil cans. So I'll move on now to getting the stainless tray in, and I got a couple punch more holes here, and still figure out some of my other little items. But that was fun. Turned out okay. Probably my tip of my blade was not sharp enough, and that's why it tore here. You can see where I went in with an end mill and it cleans it up and shines. But hey, it's under an oil can.